Hey friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate. I would love to have you stick around and join the amazing community here. So you can hit that subscribe button and the little bell beside it so you don't miss any videos. But today's video is going to be a little bit of a third trimester pregnancy update. I'm going to show you my belly, talk about the difference of my pregnancies, and yeah, just talk in general about how it's all been going. So I am 39 weeks today. Maybe yesterday, maybe today. It depends on which doctor you ask, my one in Canada or my one here. But I am 39 weeks and really hoping that I deliver this week. I was 41 weeks and 1 day with both Lilia and Marissa. Lilia, I induced myself with castor oil the night before my induction and it started contractions. I still went in and got Cervigel and things progressed very quickly. That's all I needed for an induction, and she was born within 15 hours from my first contraction to her being out. But once I got into active labor, she was here very quickly. With Marissa, I induced myself at 41 and 1 weeks, again before a scheduled induction, and used castor oil. It worked like a charm. Took it at about 7 o'clock at night, but I had my first contraction at 11 at night and she was born at 3 in the morning. So things progressed very quickly with Marissa. And this is my third baby, so I'm kind of anticipating things to progress quickly as well. But I also have the unique situation that it's been 8 years since my body has done this, so I don't know. I have been feeling that I was going to go earlier, but now that I'm this far, I'm kind of not feeling that anymore. Only because I have had a ton. Sorry, I just filmed a what's in my hospital bag and I haven't cleaned it all up. But that video is on my channel as well. This is all my hospital bag stuff I got to put back in the big bag. But I did not have one Braxton Hicks contraction with Lilia or Marissa. This time around, I've been having Braxton Hicks contractions my entire third trimester. And I'm sure it has to do with my age, the fact it's my third baby, also the fact I live in a really hot climate now. I don't know, but my belly is just constantly tight and contracting. So I really thought I would be going into labor earlier this time around. That has not been the case so far. Doctor has been good. It's been a more medical experience than what I'm used to, but he has been good. I am definitely a little bit nervous about delivering here. No, I'm not feeling as confident as I have in the past to deliver. I really loved my midwifery team and it's just different here. Number one, my doctor is a male. I needed a doctor that spoke English. There wasn't a lot of options for female OBs. So that just makes me uncomfortable off the bat. I don't know why, it's just I prefer female, someone who has the same body parts as me. Secondly, it's just a more medical approach. I've had ultrasounds at every appointment. I've had more vaginal checks already than I had my entire 2 pregnancies with Lilia and Marissa. It's just different. It's a lot more of a medical approach. So just a little bit nervous going in that I'm gonna have unnecessary things pushed on me. Overall, this pregnancy has been wonderful. It's probably been my best pregnancy. Even though I've had a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions, which are uncomfortable, it's been my best pregnancy. I haven't gained a ton of weight. I've actually lost 15 pounds this pregnancy. Now, in saying that, I started this pregnancy way higher than I was with either of my girls. I call it the foster mama weight. Lost 11 pounds my first trimester. I was quite sick. 9 or 11, I can't exactly remember. Anyways, and then I've lost a couple pounds here and there throughout. I've been here in Nicaragua since I was 16 weeks pregnant, and I've lost a few more pounds. So I'm a total of 15 pounds weight loss. He's estimating the baby is gonna be about 8 pounds. He thinks the baby's already about 7.5. That was my last appointment 3 days ago. And all the fluid and amniotic fluid and extra blood and all of that. So I'm anticipating probably dropping 25 pounds total after I'm done having this baby. Just overall to say I haven't gained any weight, so I've actually felt more comfortable. I haven't had any swelling really, except I went away to this women's retreat one weekend here and ate food, a lot of salt in the food, which I'm just not used to, but Nicaraguans cook with a ton of salt in their food. So when I was eating restaurant food three days in a row, after that weekend was the only time I had swelling in my feet. But I was super swollen with Lilia and Marissa. With Lilia, I was a hairdresser and worked on my feet. With Marissa, I had a job where I could sit down more, but I swelled a ton with her. Like my face was super swollen. With both of them, I say like my nose looked pregnant. I don't know if it's that it's a boy or that I was just starting my pregnancy at a higher weight this time, but I really don't feel like I look that big. Like I feel like this is my smallest pregnancy. So it will be interesting to see what size this baby's born at. Lilia was 7'9", Marissa was 9'3". The doctor's expecting this one to be somewhere in the 8-pound range. So I'm gonna show you my belly. I have a ton of room here because my bed is right here, but this is my belly. I just feel like I was a lot bigger, especially with Marissa. Lilia, I was pretty small. When I sit down, the way he's sitting in there, my belly just doesn't look that big. And it's getting really hot here. So one challenge of this pregnancy has just been the heat here. I thought I knew heat because in Ontario we get hot summers, but it's only like a month of it. Rainy season has supposed to have been started here and it hasn't. We've had only like 2 days of rain, which is supposed to bring like cooler temperature, but it's just been hot and humid. And we bought a house in a very hot part of Nicaragua. So it's like 36 most days, feels like 40, and it's humid. So we have air conditioning just in this one room. And I knew with postpartum, you know, all the postpartum sweats and all of that, and then I just wanting a temperature controlled space for the baby, just for my own peace of mind. The heat has definitely been hard to deal with, especially this last couple weeks. I'm really over it. And just sweating all the time and all of that. But I think that's part of the reason I've lost so much weight, is because I am hot all the time and sweating all the time. So yeah, overall, this pregnancy has been a huge blessing. He moves a lot. He's, you know, it's getting to the point where he's very uncomfortable in there, but like I said in my last video, I'm almost positive this is our last baby. I mean, we may adopt again down the road, but I'm 34 this year. I'll be 35 in a few months. And I think we're kind of at the stage where we want to start just enjoying raising our kids and not having babies and toddlers all the time. Being a foster parent for the past 5 years, you know, I'm starting that when Lily and Marissa were 2 and 3. It's just been nonstop a baby and toddler zone in our house. So I'm looking forward to having this last little baby to spoil. And it's going to be a really healing experience, I think, for all of us after fostering and saying so many goodbyes. You know, our last placement in particular was really hard on us to say goodbye to because he was with us for so long. I mean, he's good. He's reunified with a family member and he's doing good. You know, so we're happy that was able to happen, but you know, it's still, our hearts are still grieving. We still miss him like crazy. It's been a lot of goodbyes that we've asked the girls to do, and I think this little guy is just gonna be very healing. We are naming him after my father-in-law who just recently passed, and my father-in-law was so excited about him. I have a grandson because we have 3 girls. Got grandsons with other kids, but this was Greg's first son. And it's just been an emotional year. We've moved away from family and all of that. So I'm really looking forward to all the joy that a new baby brings. Postpartum, I am a little concerned because I just don't have the same support system, but people that I've met here are really stepping up in love and, you know, wanting to bring meals. And I found a wonderful friend here who was a foster mom and has adopted 8 kids. And now she's a missionary here. So she knows, you know, I can gain so much wisdom from her because she just knows my life so well. And she's gonna watch the kids for me. So I feel good about that now. I know a couple videos ago I was sharing, sorry, Rosie just came in and they're screaming and playing out there. I was sharing that I was nervous about where the girls were gonna go. And particularly who's gonna watch Rosie. She's just a lot of work. She's like watching 5 kids at once. And this new sweet friend of mine, she's just such a treasure. She's gonna watch the kids. And it's just a huge relief that that part of the birth labor experience I don't have to worry about anymore. So yeah, we're just really looking forward to welcoming this little guy. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do this all over again and just truly enjoy it. He's not a foster baby. He's not going anywhere. He's with us. And I've got lots of big helpers and his sisters, and I'm just super excited, super excited. The only bittersweet part is like, I don't have family and friends here to enjoy him with me. But that just means more snuggles for me, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to give you a pregnancy update. I know I've been kind of MIA on here the last little bit, but I do really enjoy YouTube. And now that I'm feeling a little more settled in my new home and at peace, and I know the newborn phase is probably not going to bring very many videos, but I do really enjoy YouTube. So I do want to continue making videos. But just thanks for sticking around and being here and watching this update. I love you guys all so much, and just appreciate you being here and joining in and being a part of my life. And just the prayers from you guys mean so much whenever I get a message from somebody or an email. I know you can't comment here anymore, but that people are praying for us. It warms my heart so much that there's people all over the world praying for us, and I covet those prayers. Certainly do. Fellowship through YouTube, even people that I've met through YouTube, has just been such a beautiful thing. So anyways, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.